Dear Freak Show, my household is in a three-way fight that has gone from cute to nasty so fast. My husband is over our son sleeping in our bed. So every night it's a battle. Watching him forget that this is not a stranger, but our baby has he and I at odds as well. The boy just turned 3 years old and he wants to sleep in our bed. I don't see what a big deal it is. It's not ideal, but it's only been 2 years. Really? We're at a tantrum level already? Grow up, she says. For the last week, his dad tears him out of our bed, puts him into his in tears with a lot of screaming, and it's an episode every night. When we wake up, there's the boy next to the nightstand, curled up on the floor next to our bed with a pillow, a blanket, and a teddy bear. I feel like a horrible mother every morning that this happens. I put my foot down loudly last night. So for the near future, my baby boy will be sleeping comfortably in the bed and his dad will take the guest room. If he can behave, he can come back to the bed with us, but I won't hold my breath. Signed, Denise.
Ma'am, you need to be on the same page together. Do not let the little 3-year-old tear apart your relationship. Okay, first of all. Second of all, let that boy go in his own damn room.
Wait, now.
We can do that maybe once a week, maybe special on the weekend or something like that. But every single night,
but
no.
Okay.
Especially if your husband hates it.
I'm shocked that you would pick the husband over the kid. The kid is a baby.
I love children. I love my kids. I'm not going to let it destroy my relationship.
But it's not destroying
Yes, it is. It's hurting your relationship. It's hurting your sex life. It's tearing the two of you apart, and you're allowing it to happen. You guys have to find some happy medium here.
Okay. All right.
And you're allowing it.
I'm shocked. I will say that.
I don't have babies, but from what I was told by my brother, this right here is what makes like your kid more dependent on you when you're going to sleep. So it's like, this is one of those things, like if you keep on letting it happen, it's just going to keep on getting worse and worse.
Okay, and I understand all of that because there's like, therapy stuff that goes into that. But if it's early, like if this kid was 6, I'd be on y'all's side. If this kid was 5, 4, this kid,
It's
they
3.
they said, yeah, just turned 3. So literally, like the baby was in a bassinet for probably 6, 7 months.
You know the child is going to eventually leave one day anyway, whether it's to college or something else, and you're allowed.
College, the baby's 2.
But
3.
my point is, you have to pick. You are married to your husband. Pick your husband. Your child is going to eventually leave. You're already picking the child over your husband's sanity in your relationship.
But okay,
Come on now. Let's grow up.
When you have all right. I'm not gonna. This is just mind blowing because the kid just got here. Like we're not talking college. We're not saying I'm picking the kid over you all the time. But this new human just got here. Like when the baby cries, guess what? We stop what we're doing and we run to the baby. The baby kind of sets the tone for a couple years.
You have a dependency issue with your sleeping with your kid. Maybe you should get used to
You're
sleeping with your
blaming the
husband.
mom.
Maybe you should get used to sleeping with your husband again.
How many situations do you get in where like parenting is like the difference between like one of the parents really babying the kid and then like a lot of the times the other one is like the hard one. They're like, oh, yo, you need to stop babying them. Like,
You
I
can
feel like
baby
a
your
lot of
kid.
people get into those arguments in parenting. Correct?
They do, but I just really find it weird that we're like mad that mom wants to just make the kid not cry.
Well,
like the kid.
We're not mad at it. She needs a wake up call. Like this is ruining her household and it's not going anywhere. I have a close friend that still loves to sleep with her kid and her husband doesn't like it. So to each their own.
How old is the kid?
I think
around what age?
5-ish.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
5, 6. I'm like, yo, that's where you could say, go to your room and they just walk to their room. But like
3?
when it's a baby.
It's 3. 3, you can walk
You
to
keep
your
on
room.
saying baby is 3 years old.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but I'm not.
that's the cusp.
Okay, well then we right at the edge. Well, we still not at what she said, tantrum levels. We still not at tantrum levels. You haven't been annoyed and with that foot in the side of your face and all that because the kids be kicking and you know what I'm saying.
I
You
can't
wake up
sleep
with
with-
all kinds of
yeah,
stuff,
no.
and I'm sure dad is uncomfortable, but you ain't been uncomfortable long enough to be mad. That's what I'm saying.
Let's say really why the dad is really mad.
He want Pound Town.
Yeah.
And you can get that
My
on the
man
couch.
want his bed back.
You can get that on the couch.
He want his girl back. He want his bed back.
Okay. All right.
What's wrong with that?
You
I'm
know
just
what?
saying
It just
that's
seems a
what
little
he
selfish
wants.
to me. One person just said, "That's why you single." That baby needs to be in his own bed. At this point, he knows to get a blanket, a pillow, and a teddy bear. He can be trained to sleep in his own bed. Get his little ass a nightlight.
I just don't understand the whole not listening to your partner, your husband, and how it's breaking the two of you apart. Out of the 813 that says, I was in a relationship with a guy where his daughter slept in the bed with him. She was 5 years old. Then she turned 6 and still in bed. I would come stay the night and he would expect me to be okay with her sleeping in bed with us. Long story short, I rarely stayed because I did not feel comfortable. And then I wrote her back and I was like, are you guys still dating? She said, no, ma'am.
I mean, first of all, I told you that hot number was 5 or 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's like that's a full human damn near. Mm-hmm. And other thing is, if you dating, I mean, I don't want my kid laying next to you anyway.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
I mean, why we can't just do it on days I don't have a kid?
I know.
Like, what is that? I don't know. All right, let's see. Crystal's on the phone. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, y'all. How you doing?
Pretty good. A lot of people fighting about this apparently, and on the lines, it's popping. What do you got for me?
I'm siding with Meredith on this one. Like, I was single when my daughter was younger, and I did not condone the sleeping in the bed. Like, you're creating a dependency. Like, that child is, yes, 3 years old, but they're like sponges. They live under influence. They learn under influence, and especially it isn't ruining their sex life. If she chose her husband as her forever person, and he gave her that child, they made that baby together, and I understand wanting to lay with that baby, but, like, special occasions, like Friday nights, when you're sick, that kind of stuff. Come lay in the bed, be next to your parents, but don't, you can't,
Okay.
It's a lot.
I got you. All right, let's see. Tiffany, what are you thinking?
It's a hard no. Absolutely hard no. I had to call because it's ridiculous that a 3-year-old is in anybody's bed.
Oh.
No,
but
absolutely not. You are a horrible mother. You're a horrible mother because you're not teaching your child independence, and it's harder on the kids the older they get.
Oh, wow.
You have to put that baby in the bed, in the bassinet, or in their crib, an actual crib, at like 2 months old. That's just, no.
What?
I got 4 daughters. I got 12 grandbabies. Absolutely not, ever.
Are you the husband's mother? It sounds like you related to this couple.
No, I just had to call because I'm sick of these parents out here not taking care of their kids properly.
But wait, now let me ask though. Like, I mean, because you sound like you're knowledgeable. You say you got the grandbabies and you got the babies. So let me ask you this: are we at a level like Meredith said, alienating your husband, the sexual dynamic and all that stuff? But are we so like it's only been a couple years? We didn't destroy our union in a couple years, right?
You are detrimental to your entire family by doing that. Detrimental to your sleep, your health, the baby's health, all their well-being.
Wow.
You need proper sleep and you need a proper relationship. And a baby in a bed is not one of them. Not one, not even close.
What? You need to be a marriage coach. I swear to God. Yo, we just need to get you to call that phone and be like, get that baby out of that bed right now. You can't do with the baby in there. You better cut it. Boy, Tiffany was not playing.
Granny's going off this morning.
Hold on, Tiffany. They want to know why she crashing out.
She was serious. She's like, I'm sick of y'all being hard. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Why so
I
angry?
think differently right now.
This one out of the 407. This one. He wants to smash and she's not ready, and she's using the kid as a reason.
I mean, that could
and
be.
That's what I was trying to say.
It
before.
could be. I mean, we've all used excuses every now and then, but not every single night. Out of the 813, can't believe what Meredith is saying this morning. That just broke my heart hearing that the baby curls up on the floor like a house pet. That is bad parenting. And if it's really that serious, they can buy the baby a small toddler bed and set it up in their room.
Oh, yeah. Like, put it to the side.
Now that's...
Hell no.
What's wrong with
At
that?
That's going to make Tiffany spinning the block. She's calling back. She's like, oh, hell no. We're not putting furniture in this for this little bit.
But like, what's the rule to stopping the kids? Shouldn't it be like when they have diapers, when they're done with diapers?
I don't know. Let's ask Michelle in Lakeland. Michelle, what you thinking?
Okay, first of all, good morning, and whoa, that was crazy.
Good morning. morning.
No. Okay, so this is all wrong. No, Meredith, I do not agree at all. You have young kids. I have a 21-year-old, a 20-year-old, and a 5-year-old. And let me tell you, 18 years goes really.
It goes by fast.
Goes by fast?
Listen, it goes by really fast. It ain't nothing to sleep in. Get a bigger bed. Y'all can do it in the shower. Y'all can do it in the morning when it's like, there's so many. Are you kidding me right now? I will tell you, I was like that with my first 2 kids. You know, it's like, you've got to be in your bed. No. My 5-year-old sleeps with me. He has his own room. He's essentially now our only child, but there is no way. You will have 18 years in the grand scheme of the lifetime you live, which is about 80-something to 90 years. You're going to have time with your husband. And if he doesn't understand that, and, I mean, no, get a bigger bed.
So you say your 5-year-old sleeps with you now?
Not anymore. I mean, occasionally, but up until about a couple months ago, yeah, every night.
Wow. Yeah,
I get it. I
totally
It's
understand
sweet.
that you're taking care of, that maternal instinct. But 5, 6, you damn
No,
near
it's
shaving.
both, though. Y'all are gonna have, empty nest in a couple. It goes by so fast that you're gonna have all this time, and you're gonna think, what am I gonna do now? You have this whole, 50, 60 years to yourselves. Like,
Yeah.
It's 18 years. Come on, like, nurture your children. Love, like, it's just sleeping. Like, you can do it in the shower. There's so many.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of places. Yeah. We don't have to go through that list. But I totally understand what you're saying, and I appreciate it. That makes sense to me.
It's lovely. It's not for me, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There's a time for everything, especially when they're younger and the bassinet and all that stuff. But I strongly feel it's important for my lifestyle, waking up early, working, whilst both working full time, that you need to make sure that everybody gets the right amount of sleep and taking care and nurturing your relationship with your husband. My point with this is that he's totally against it, and it's destroying their marriage.
A lot of people agree with you, but I would just say the time to be inconvenienced probably is the first couple of years to, your rhythm gets off, and then you get right back to it. So, that's just a possibility.
You know what? I think one thing you could do here is do something so that the baby don't want to be in the bed no more. You got to traumatize.
Play the fart game?
The fart game?
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I stopped sleeping in the bed with my mom. I walked in one day, and she was wrestling. If you know what I mean.
You were still sleeping with your mom until what age?
Like, I think, I was still going into her room when I was like 8, I want to say. So
Okay.
it's like,
all right. Now, you were shaving.
No. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
it wasn't like every night, but there would be times, you wake up in the middle of the night, go to your parents' room. Yeah. There was one night when that happened. I walked in, and I saw my mom wrestling.
Was she winning or losing?
She was losing. And let me tell you, I never wanted to sleep in there again.
You should have ran over there and be like, 1, 2, 3, you're the winner, Dad! You're the winner, Dad!
If you want more, and I know you do, make sure you hit like and hit subscribe right below.
Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support, like, share, and subscribe.